Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, karibu sana, and kindly consider hitting that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for always sticking around. Guys, if you are watching my videos and you haven't subscribed, I kindly ask you to please hit on that red whatever written subscribe. It is absolutely free. Kindly click on it and you will be a member of this growing community. Okay, if you do watch my videos and you forget to like, I want to remind you, please once you click to watch my video, please remember to hit on that like button, because it highly supports this channel. Guys, there's one song that I've been singing and that song is We Are on the Road to 1,000. I have been singing this song and singing, but we are not giving up. All right, so I have something good coming. Guys, if you get me to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month, I will be doing a giveaway to 5 people. So 5 people will be receiving hampers from me. Imagine 5 of you will be receiving hampers from me if we get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this month. All right, right now we are at 887, so meaning we are 113 less. So kindly hit on the subscribe button, tell your friends to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You never know, maybe you'll be the one going away with that hamper. So I will be choosing randomly the people who are going to go away with my hampers. So kindly please hit on that subscribe button. Get me to 1,000 subscribers before the end of this month, and we are going to celebrate together. All right, so get me to 1,000 before the end of March. So that is that. So today, guys, I want to show you a quick tutorial on as you have already read on that title, everyday simple makeup tutorial. Tutorial, most especially for beginners. So I'll be sewing. What is not happening? So guys, I'll be showing you how to do a very simple makeup routine that once umeamka, you don't have to spend a lot of time on the mirror. You just take a little bit of your time, maximum 20 minutes, and you are out of the house looking amazing. Okay, looking amazing. So let me show you how I usually go about it when I don't want to go so extra and so all that, when I just want a simple look that I can walk out of the house. Maybe if I'm going to Isili, if I'm going maybe to Gikomba, if you are maybe going to the office, just a simple look that will make you look mwah. All right, so let's get straight into the video. So guys, we are going to start off by brushing our eyebrows, and this is called a spoolie. So that is what you'll need to start brushing up your brows so that you can go to the next step. So what I'm doing is brushing my brows. So the next thing you'll need is an eye pencil, and a very sharp one at that. So we are going to use our eye pencil to line our brows according to the shape of your brows. So kindly follow the shape of your brows while you're doing this, and use a very sharp eye pencil. Make sure to sharpen your pencil so that you can line your brows and make them look perfect. And the eye pencil I'm using is Davis number 3. The pencil mostly depends on your complexion. If you're a dark person, you might need either number 40, or if you're a little bit more darker, you will need to use number 1. But for me, I'm using Davis number 3. So what you do on the lower part, you also do on the upper part. You also line your brows and try as much as possible to form an arch. You see what I'm doing? Yes, you make an arch so that your eyebrows will look nice. After lining your eyebrows, then you will need to fill in the brow, and don't use too much force. Use a little bit of force so that your eyebrows will look as natural as possible. So you fill in your brows where the hair is sparse. So you fill in, and please don't use too much force, just a little force so that your brows will look natural. After that, we'll use the spoolie again to brush in the product so that it will be evenly distributed. And kindly, you see what I'm doing at the front of the brow? You brush through to create a shadow effect so that these brows will not look kama zimechorwa, they will just look natural. So the next thing will be cleaning the brows, and here I'm using a concealer, and this is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and it's in the shade Fawn. Still, the concealer will depend on your skin, on your complexion, and mostly we use concealer that is 2 shades lighter than your skin tone. So you clean your brows using the concealer and using a flat brush. Kindly remember it's a flat brush so that the work can come out very clean and crisp. While you're cleaning using the concealer, kindly make sure you're dragging the concealer downwards so that when it comes to blending, it won't be hectic. Take your time so that the eyebrow will come out very crisp. So you drag the concealer downwards so that cleaning it will be easy. Just like what I'm doing here. I'm dragging the concealer down. And you see that eyebrow already looks amazing. So you can use either a beauty blender or a sponge to clean, to do whatever it is that I'm doing over there. Your jini imepotea, my goodness. So you repeat the same on the other brow. And remember guys, we are tapping in. Every product we are going to be using on our face, we are not dragging our brushes or the beauty blender. We are tapping in. Don't drag, just tap, tap, tap. Just like what I'm doing. Tap in every product we are going to be using. Even the eyeshadow and everything, we are going to be tapping, not dragging. Kindly. That is very important. So once you're done doing that, we are going to set the concealer, and I'm just going to use a finishing powder to set in the concealer. And again, you will notice that I'm tapping and not dragging. So you tap in products, you don't drag. So after that, we are going to now do our eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using, since we are doing an everyday look, we're just going to be using these earth tone colors, and earth tone colors are the browns, the oranges, mostly the browns. So we are just going to be using this brown eyeshadow because we are just making an everyday look where you don't have to stay too long on the mirror. You just need to do something, then you leave the house. So we are using this brown eyeshadow. So the next thing we are going to do, we have to do away with every harsh line, and here is what where blending is. You have to do the blending. Okay, makeup is all about blending. So we are going to use an orangish tone to blend in the brown one. Okay, so let me show you how we are doing it. So I'm going to use this orange tone to blend every harsh lines. Okay. So by harsh lines, this is what I mean. You see, it is not appropriate, it is not proportional, let me use that word. So we are blending every harsh line so that it may look very nice. So as you can already see, there's a transformation, right? So that orange tone is what we are using to blend every harsh line so that our eye look will look amazing. And we are blending towards the inner part of the eye, not towards the outside, but towards the inner part of the eye. And you see how I'm holding the brush. I'm not using the bristles directly. As in your brush, it is like lying flat on the eye. I hope you can see that. Then you blend towards the inner part of the eye. And as you can see, there's a difference between this eye and this other eye. There's a great difference. You see, there's a lot of difference. So you do that, then we'll do that on the other eye. Then here I am going to use an eyeliner, but since it is not a must, so I've just done that off camera. Then the next thing, we are going to be using mascara on our lashes so that our lashes may look fuller and our eyes may pop. Kindly don't skip this mascara part. I'm telling you, once you use mascara, your eyes usually pop and they look so nice. For the cat eye, it is not a must. But if you're good at doing cat eyes, you can do it, but it is not a must. Can you see? The eyes are already popping. They look so nice. And these are just your natural lashes. Then you're going to moisturize our skin before we start on the foundation, because we need moisturizer. And I'm using Nivea. If you don't have Nivea, you can even use Aramis or Vaseline, but don't use too much of it, just a little bit of it. So here I'm moisturizing my face so that we can go to the next step, which is foundation. We will moisturize, then we are going to prime our face so that our face will be a very nice canvas for the application of our foundation. And kindly tap in the product in your face. Tap in product, don't just rub off, but tap in products in your face, on your skin. You tap in the products. Then I'm going to be using this Stay Matte Rimmel primer. It's a primer and a setting spray at the same time, so I'm going to be using it as a primer and as well as a setting spray. So here I'm using it as a primer. So I prime my face, then I tap in the product so that it sits perfectly on the skin. And by the way, guys, primer is very important. Primer is very important when it comes to the application of foundation. If you want your face to look smooth and all that, you need a primer. So I'm going to be going to the next step, which is using foundation. And for foundation, please kindly don't apply dots all over your face. Do what I am doing. You apply the foundation, then you drag it downwards using a brush so that you can now blend it in, either using a beauty blender or a foundation brush. But kindly don't do dots on your face. It is going to be a mess. So for me, I'm going to be using a beauty blender, and your beauty blender needs to be damp. So I am damping mine. That is rose water. You can just use water, dip it in water, then you squeeze off the excess water, then you use it. And guys, remember, we are tapping in. We are not dragging anything. Please, please, please. That is the mistake many people do. Don't drag, but tap in. Tap in, tap in. And make sure it has blended out so well. Don't forget the ears. Don't forget the neck. And guys, kindly excuse the lighting on the camera. Some places you might see that the foundation looks too light, but it's not too light. It's the camera doing some tricks here on me, but yeah, the foundation is the color of my skin. Then for the forehead, guys, kindly don't use fresh product. Just use whatever is left on your sponge to do your forehead. Don't add a fresh product because it will be too much and it will give you a hard time to blend it in. So use whatever product that is left either on your brush or on your beauty blender. Here I'm trying to show you how my eye looks, how the shadow looks. And kindly don't apply too much foundation. A little goes a long way. So don't forget your neck, kindly. Here I was trying to set the lighting. It was really disappointing. But anyways, we move. So I'm still blending everything in, making sure the foundation is sitting well on the skin and there are no patches, but it is well blended in. Here I was complaining, but the lighting was really disappointing. So yeah, so I'm already looking amazing with the foundation on. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to conceal the under eye. We're only going to do the under eye. Remember, this is for beginners. So the concealer you use to clean your eyebrows is the same concealer you use on your under eye. So that is what you do, just there, and the same you do on the other side. And kindly don't use too much product, just use a little product. Like I told you, a little goes a long way. If you use too much, then you'll have a very hard time blending. So use just a little product. So we are going to be blending out this concealer, and we are using the same sponge that we used to apply our foundation. So you just blend in, and remember, tapping and not dragging. So you tap in the concealer, take your time to make sure everything blends in so well. So whatever you do on one side, you do on the other side. So the next thing we are going to do, we are going to be setting the area that we have used our concealer, and I'm going to be using a finishing powder to set in where I have placed the concealer. And the finishing powder I'm using is lighter than my skin tone, so that is what I'm using, and I'm just using the beauty blender again to tap on that, then we set in. So you can already see the difference. We are not baking, we are just setting the area using we're not using loose powder, we are just using finishing powder. And this is the best method for beginners, especially if you don't have all this makeup. This makeup, maybe you don't have the loose powder and all that. Don't stress yourself out, just use a finishing powder. So the next thing, I'm going to try and contour, since my you guys can see the powder that I use to contour my face. It is crying for help. There's nothing there. So, but I just tried to collect whatever was remaining and use it to contour, which is not so clear, but it did the job. I really tried to collect whatever was remaining there. So for contouring, what you do, you start from where your ear is starting. Kindly, unaona hapo penye masikio inaanzia, then you don't take it chini, you follow hey, I don't know, do exactly what I'm doing. From the ear, where your ear is starting, then go upwards like you're going on your cheeks, you know. Let me show you again. So that is what you do from the upper part of the ear, going like that. Then we are also going to contour our forehead, but we are going to be doing it on the hairline, so that it brings that shadow, that look, it makes your makeup look natural. It doesn't look like umepaka mavito. So you apply it on the hairline. You do whatever it is that I'm doing. So after that, guys, we are going to now powder our whole face with a powder that matches our skin tone. So you powder your whole face so that it locks in everything. And here we are using a very big fluffy brush, a big fluffy brush. And for the brows, guys, I did not conceal the upper part of the brows because this is beginner friendly. So just conceal the lower part of your brows and leave the upper part, and it will look just amazing as you see. As you can see, mine are they're looking nice. You don't have to do the upper part. So whatever you do on your face, you also do on your neck and on your ears. Don't forget, please. So the next thing, we are going to be lining our waterline with black eye pencil, and please do this on the waterline. Do it on the waterline. You can already see the difference between the two eyes. Then we are going to be brushing the lower lashes using mascara. And here, please be very careful so that you don't smudge the mascara on your face. So the next thing, we are going to be setting our face using our primer. We're using the setting spray, so you just spray it all over your face and let it not be too close to your face so that you don't ruin your makeup. So put it away from your face and then spray all over your face and also on the neck. Then after that, we're going to be lining our lips, and here I'm not doing lipstick. I'm just going to be using the eye pencil that I used for my brows. That is what I'm using to line my lips. It's a brown eyeliner. So on that, I'm going to be using a pink eyeliner again to do that part, just to create a nude effect on the lips. An ombre, not a nude, an ombre. Oh my goodness. Then we are going to be putting gloss on top, and we are going to be over and done with this makeup. So just use gloss on top, and the lips are looking amazing. So if you don't have lipstick, you don't have to stress. Just use lip liner, then apply gloss on top. So yes guys, this is our finished look. Very simple. This is a look that anyone can do. Anyone can do this look. Very simple. So here I'm just correcting any mistake. We don't want harsh lines on the eyebrows, so just brushing in everything to make sure everything is nice and crisp and natural looking. Yes. And there you go guys, that is the finished look. It is the simplest look that anyone can ever do. Very simple. Yeah, you do this and you step out of the house. This is very simple. Anyone can do this look, so kindly try. Yeah, and you can tell me on the comment section below how you did. If you tried, how did it come out? Very simple, very simple. Yeah, for an everyday office look, everyday look, wherever you're going, you don't have too much time. You just do something nice and you leave the house looking like the boss that you are. All right, so thank you very much guys for watching this video. don't forget to like, and until the next one, adios.